Hi guys, this is Jen and Martini, and we are going to, I am going to share with you some steps in getting a lead when you have a phone call. So what that means is that someone's calling you or you've been referred to someone who wants to know about what you're doing, and it's not really done through your link. Now, I'm a sales coach and I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time, but I haven't had a chance to because I didn't have an experience like this until now. So now it is no longer theoretical, but is actually experiential, if that's the way you say it. So the story is that my landlady had met another lady named Vicky and said, had written me and said, that Vicky wanted to know more about affiliate marketing. I said, okay, well, give me her number. So I gave her a call, and the first step is I introduced myself to her, and she knew I was gonna call. And the second step was, instead of just diving into what is affiliate marketing and what is the SFM, I asked her, and this is what I want you to take note of, what's going on with you? And so that kind of brings out the whole why. Can't really say, why do you want to do this? I mean, I guess you could, but the whole thing is, what's going on with you? Tell me your story. Now, I was really, really lucky because this lady is a coach that was just in the middle of getting into a separation. So it was kind of my story. It's my perfect customer avatar, which might not always be your case. So she told me her story. And the next thing after that, I asked her, well, so what do you want to do now? Or what are you doing about your situation? And she explained to me, okay, you know, Jen, I have the whole thing where I just want to make a residual income, but I don't know how to do it. And your landlady, who is our mutual friend, she told me you were doing affiliate marketing. Can you tell me about it? So at that point, I had a lot of crucial information. I had introduced myself. I had asked her why, and then I asked her what she was doing about it to understand where she was in decision-making process. Now, that's really important when you are talking to someone, especially if it's just face-to-face, because we have cold traffic, warm traffic, and hot traffic. And cold traffic are people who have a problem, but they just don't really know what the solution could be. Anyways, I'll do another video on that. So then there comes the point where I start to share my story. So that's step number 4. I share my story, but making direct references to her story. Just like you, I felt like this, just like your experience, I had the same experience, I had the same fear. And then step number 5 is me telling her about SFM. Now, the funny thing is that she had already heard about SFM and looked it up and was kind of on the fence if it was a scam or not. So it was really great to get to talk to her about all the different features about the SFM, everything that we know people don't know about, which is our amazing online community, and about the Digital Business Lounge. I explained to her that all the tools will be available for her. I talked to her about the events. I talked to her about the new friends that I have. And I also talked to her about the live training, about how what I have been learning is not exactly what she's gonna learn, because number 1, it might not match her plan, her blueprint. And number 2, the trainings change every single week. She was over the moon. She said, how can I find out more about this? And so, of course, I decided to take it a step further because I saw a buying signal. So I said, look, I'm gonna give you my webpage, download the videos, but go ahead and start with the application. And your next step after that is to fill out the application on what you want. You see, we're not taking anything from her. We're not telling her commit. And she said, oh, okay, I'll do that. And I said, then a business consultant will be in touch with you. She said, well, how much is this gonna cost me? And I said, you know what, that's a really good question. So our starting fee is $297, and it's $97 a month, but it includes all of these things that we talked about. And this is all on my web. And to be honest with you guys, you know, the Google compliance site, it might seem like a big pain in the ass, but actually it's fantastic because it's so real that I can put the prices there and that my potential customers can actually see it. So just to review the steps, if you get a phone call from someone who's interested in affiliate marketing, introduce yourself, ask them what's going on with their life. Number 3, ask them what they're doing about it right now. Figure out where they are on their risk-taking level. Number 4, share your story mirroring theirs. And number 5, talk about SFM, how you found it, and your solution. Just a small addition to all of this. She asked me, what is your success? And I actually just used Justin Wolf phrase. Should put that in the bloopers. A Justin Wolf phrase, which is, everybody has their own path. And right now I'm on the path and I'm speaking to you about this. And I'm right now working on my 3rd campaign, but I work with people who have $20,000 a day success, and I work with people who are still working on stuff that's a little bit behind me. So we all have our pace, and she loved it. Anyways, this is some sales tips from a sales coach that is really used to working face-to-face and phone-to-phone. So I hope this helped. Any questions, give me a call. And on that note, wishing you a glorious day.